Okay, so we're going to continue on with 6.2 today. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to do a combination of multiplication and division, all in one.
What page is this?
This will be example 3 from page 326.
Getting fancy right in this board.
I don't know what happens every day.
Mr. Cross recalibrates it every day too. Like, I guess recalibrated twice a day.
Like, is there an earthquake that goes on every night in town or what?
Yes, there is every night.
Just, yeah, right here. Just located right here.
And then it happened at Spare.
It must. Okay, so here we're going to do a combination of multiplication and division. All right. It's all the same rules. For division, you flip and multiply. For multiplication, it's just straight across. Okay? So, this is probably as hard as they come.
Hard.
So if you feel okay with this stuff.
Why is it number?
X. Y.
Why do you keep pi?
15 is small enough to use a box. And 8 large bushes of box. 16 at least 35 is stopped. X plus Y has to be at least.
Alright, so there. Oh, I did it. That's not an M, that's an X.
Yeah, I've noticed in the textbook it's starting to write down.
It's not 15 miles small, it's 15 blocks in a small one.
Okay, that's not a mistake. There's nothing under the 3 minus 2x.
That is or isn't.
That's what it is in the question, okay? You can get stuff like this. All that means is, it's just like when you get like, yeah, it's over 1. If you had 3 over 2 times 4, it's actually times 4 over 1. Okay? So now, the rules still apply. For multiplication, it's straight across. For the division one, you're going to flip it. Okay? Well, when you divide, you flip and multiply, right?
Do the division first and then multiply.
What you'll do is you'll flip it first and then you multiply everything at once. And remember, by multiplying, you're just canceling out things that you can, right?
Sure.
Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to rewrite this with 6 over 4x minus 9. Just know that you got to flip it like that, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to factor everything first. Okay, so I'm going to start with this guy here. So 2x, x. Factors of 15 are 3 and 5. Yeah, I can make that work. Kind of breaking one of my rules here. That'll factor like that. What I should have done, if I factor the bottom, all I can do with this bottom part here is just take out a common factor. 2x. Or I'll rewrite that. Should have been 2x, x minus 5. And there would have been a clue for what I'm looking for on the top. It might have been. What's that?
Cross out the x minus 5.
Yeah, I will. I'll do that at the end. I like to do it all at once. Now this one I flip, so the 6 goes on top. Goes multiplication. 4x squared minus 9. That's a difference of squares. Square root of 4 is 2. Now if you look, check this out. I have 3 minus 2x, and down here I have 2x minus 3. Are those the same? Can I cross those out as they are?
Yeah. way to flip it.
I gotta flip it. And what happens when I flip something like that?
Switch the signs.
I switch the sign, so I put a -1 out front, right? So it looks like this. Right? You guys remember me showing you that?
Yeah.
Remember I said that'll be one of the hardest things you do this unit? I meant that.
But you really expressed your emotions about it.
Because I bet you right now there's some people that don't know what I just did.
I think I know.
I really want to believe that I know what you're doing. But that's okay. If you don't, you have to practice this. You have to. Okay? All right, cool. Now that I've factored everything, let's do the best part of this. Let's cancel stuff out. Look at that. So now all I'm left with is 6 times -1. So that's going to be -6 over 2x times 1, which is just 2x.
Oh my.
Now, there's a common factor that I can take out of both 2 and 6. I can take a 2 out of everything. So it just becomes -3 over x.
What a guy.
Isn't that, like, look at it. That's nice and easy to work with. And that's the same thing as all of this.
You're a kid.
No, I wouldn't mind you. I never kid about rationals. You guys want to do one more?
Yes. I
That's
want
the
to do like
spirit.
5 more.
Well, I'll do one more with you. And then you guys are going to try some on your own. All right. First one. After a while, once you get comfortable with these, when you write them out from the textbook, you can just start factoring it as you look at them. You don't need to write it out, then factor it. You can just start factoring right away. But that comes with time.
That's 5 minus 12. Or minus 5 minutes.
You have a question?
Yeah, for 2 it says
I got caught up in the moment.
Yeah, I really like.
Because I never did that math last year.
Okay, common factor here. Oh, no.
What are you doing now? Don't do it.
This should be a 2.
So why did you put
Hey, you.
3 and 4?
Because if why did I put this one here?
Well, why did you put 3 and 4?
Well, 3 times 4 is 12.
Oh, okay.
I had to do my check.
Yeah.
My first inclination when doing this one was to make this x plus 4. So I tried it and it was wrong. So I just went back and tried something else, that's all. And if you look, 3x plus 4, that's also right here. Right? So.
did all these backwards.
I know. Are there any questions about what I did for factoring there? No, it's okay.
Now you gotta do the best part.
Yeah, that's right.
For B, I just said yes.
And look at that. Like most of this stuff is gone.
Lonzo. Except for the
Now I'm left with 6 over 12.
3 over 2 and yeah, 1 over 2.
6 over 3 times 2 is 6. 12 times 1 is 12.
5 over 2 and divide by 2.
So that means no matter what number, whether it's 0, -4, or 300,602, your answer is always going to be
Small.
1/2 every time. Great. Okay. Questions, concerns, thoughts? How do you guys feel about this stuff? Not so bad?
60-40.
60-40. The big thing will be the factoring. Most people can handle scratching stuff out and writing what's left.
I'm pretty good at that.
Okay.
So tricky.
Like I said before, another common thing that people struggle with is the flipping and putting the -1 out front. And another thing that people often forget is to flip and multiply. Okay, so just be aware of those. Okay. Any other questions?
Yeah.
Just wait. I'm just 2 minutes away, and then
Just really quick.
1 minute. Okay, so I'm just going to give you guys some to do. There's actually not a lot here. Okay. What I gave you guys number 2 to do?
I did that one.
Yeah. So page 327. Do 4 page. Now, when I say do 4, don't. It says what are the non-permissible values? Don't do that part. Just try to simplify it, okay? And do that. So 4 and 8.
Just do what we did.
Yeah.
Stop.